Good morning, boys and girls. It is good to be up and see the sunshine through the windows and get to make another video with you. So let's start with prayer. Fold your hands, close your eyes, and bow your heads. Dear God, we love you. Thank you for loving us. You are good all the time. You are in control all the time. You love us all the time. You never change. Thank you. Thank you for our homes, for our families. Please continue to keep us all healthy and safe. Help us to learn and grow. Help us to learn the things you want us to learn. Help us to love you more and more and to love the people we're with and to be kind. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. I have all kinds of ideas already. That's the way I always start these videos, with so many thoughts about what I want to talk about. I don't think about how to get started. But we do always start with prayer because that's so important. And then we sing our Bible verses. A friend loves at all times. Proverbs 17:17. A friend loves at all times. Proverbs 17:17. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, Genesis 1:1, Genesis 1:1. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 118, verse 1. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever. Psalm 118, verse 1. For a child will be born to us, Isaiah 9, verse 6. For a child will be born to us, Isaiah 9, verse 6. And who was the child? Jesus. And did he stay a child? No. Jesus grew. Jesus grew in body and in wisdom. Jesus grew. Jesus grew in body and in wisdom. Luke 2:52. We love because he first loved us. We love because he first loved us. We love because he first loved us. 1 John 4:19. God loved the world so much that he gave his only Son. God loved the world so much that he gave his only Son. God loved the world so much that he gave his only Son. God loved the world so much that he gave his only Son. John 3:16. Trust in God, trust also in Jesus. John chapter 14, verse 1. Trust in God, trust also in Jesus. John chapter 14, verse 1. And now the new one for the month of May. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. Isaiah 41:10. Okay, and now we'll do it again to make sure we're all learning the new one. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. Isaiah 41:10. I hope you all are learning that one. I think I sing it with a slightly different tune on different days. Sorry about that. It's not a tune or a song you will ever find anywhere else on YouTube or iTunes or anywhere else. It was written by Mr. Kevin, who works in the office at our school, back when he was the music teacher at our school. And I think I sometimes get the interval slightly wrong. Sorry about that. The interval meaning the space between the notes. Anyway, as long as you learn the words, that's the part that God gave us that God really wants to make sure we store up in our hearts. So we did our prayer and our Bible verses. I hope you're helping with jobs at home. And so it's time to look at the calendar. Here we are. This was yesterday, so we need to figure out what goes here. It goes blue, orange, pink, blue, orange, pink, blue, orange, pink, blue, orange, pink. Oh, we finished the cycle, right? We keep doing blue, orange, pink over and over again. So that means we need to start the cycle again. So what comes after pink? Let's look. Blue, orange, pink, blue, orange, pink, blue, orange, pink, blue, orange, pink. Blue always comes after pink. So here's my blue paper. It just needs a quick cut to make it the right size. And I'll do that. And grab a glue stick. Oops, before I do that, I like to write the number on there. Let's see, yesterday we had a 1 and a 2. So today I'll write a 1 and a 3. There it is. That's what 1 and 3 next to each other looks like. I wonder if you know what number that is when you put a 1 next to a 3. We'll figure it out. Here's my glue stick. I actually have 2 glue sticks in this little bucket that I keep in this spot where I like to do my videos. I've got a purple one and a white one. So today I used the white glue. Put this right here. And now we'll figure out what today is. This is the paper that means today. We look up, 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 and there's our day of the week. It starts with a W. What day of the week starts with W? There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Did you catch it? What? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's Wednesday. And I already told you what month it is. I wonder if you remember. Here's the month. It starts with an M. We already had March, so listen for the other M word. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Did you hear it? A. January, February, March, and April, May. This is May. So we have Wednesday, May, and then we have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Today is Wednesday, May 13th. Today is Wednesday, May 13th. Oh, and you know what? I talked about making a little piece of paper to put there that says 2020. We can do that. Because kids in my own class have been watching these since the beginning. And you know that I didn't have a paper calendar for 2020 because we only use the calendars in our phones nowadays. And when I wanted to show a calendar here at home, I went through a bunch of old calendars and found that this one from 1998 had the same days. So now I'm writing 2, 0, 2, 0. And now it says May 2020. And I kept this calendar all these years because it has beautiful pictures of Hong Kong, which is one of my favorite places I have visited. There we go. Now you can see. Today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. Okay. That was calendar. We know that May is a month in the springtime. And the weather in the springtime changes a lot, doesn't it? So even today it changes a lot. Let's sing the weather song. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what's the weather today? Plenty of sunshine, plenty of rain. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Okay, well, I'm looking out the windows and I see lots and lots and lots of sunshine. I like that. Also, I checked the weather this morning when I got up. I haven't been outside yet, but when I got up, the temperature was still in the 30s. That's cold. Remember, water freezes at 32, and when we have school, we stay inside if it's colder than 32. It was 38 when I checked this morning, but this afternoon, it will be 64, and 64 is about as pretty as it gets. So make sure you go outside today. Sunshine and 64 is gorgeous. So I will definitely be going outside today. Okay, so that's weather schedule. On Wednesdays, we don't have specials. We do have show and tell, right? Who's our letter person this week? Do you remember? Here he is. This is Mr. X. Big line down, frog jump up, ribbit, ribbit. Big line down. That's an X. And his sound is X, like lightning. So let's sing about it. X says X. X says X. Every letter makes a sound. X says X. And yesterday when I wanted to do Wet Dry Try with you, the iPad didn't have a charge. So I plugged it in and now it's working great. Okay. So here we are. Here's the iPad and here's the Wet Dry Try app.
Handwriting without tears.
There we go. And I touch Get Started. I tell it I'm a student.
Pick and practice.
Okay, those are all the letters. We're doing X this week.
Let's try the letter X. First, watch me write the letter. X starts in the starting corner.
Next to the smiley
Big
face, right?
line slides down. Jump up to the corner. Big
She doesn't
line
ribbit.
slides down. Now, wet the letter with a sponge.
Okay, there's the sponge. I go slide down, frog jump up, ribbit, ribbit.
Rock.
And then, oh, here it goes. Slide down.
Wonderful.
Oh, she says I did
Now
wonderful.
dry the letter
I didn't
with the
follow her
towel.
line exactly, but it was still an X. Here's the crumpled up paper towel. Big line down like a slide.
You got it right.
Ribbit, ribbit was the frog jump. And then slide it down.
Excellent.
Thank
now
you.
try the letter with the chalk.
There's the chalk. Slide down. Frog jump up.
Keep that
Ribbit,
finger on
ribbit.
the board.
It didn't like it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, she liked that one.
Very good.
There's my X.
Nice job. You've earned a star.
Yay! Okay, I know lots of you have gotten that app at home, and I've seen lots of you practicing using that app, so that's wonderful. I also wanted to mention the people who emailed me. I didn't do that yesterday, so I have 2 days worth, but I haven't gotten that many emails this week. So I will say that Joanna showed her show and tell. Let's see, here is where I wrote an X on Monday, or maybe yesterday. I think that was yesterday. I'll turn the page so I have more paper. And Joanna's show and tell video, she showed a musical instrument called a xylophone. She actually had 2 xylophones. One looked a little bit like a little piano. I think one was yellow and one was blue. She talked a lot about her xylophones and told me all about the colors and all about the shapes she saw in them. She did a really nice job. I have a xylophone to show you today. Usually a xylophone is played with a mallet, like a little stick that you hit it with. Here's my xylophone. I don't know where my mallet is, but it sounds pretty nice when I play it with my fingernail. You want to hear? I thought it sounded nice before. Let me try it like this. Can you hear it? This is a xylophone. Now, it is spelled with an X, like I showed you here. Do you hear the X sound? X. Let's try xylophone. No, that's not how we say it, is it? It sounds like a Z in this word. Xylophone. The X sounds like a Z in that word. There are lots of other words. Usually, if a word starts with X, you pronounce it like a Z. What else did I bring over to show you? Because this is a very silly letter that does not usually make its regular sound at the beginning of a word. Here's another thing that some of you might have had. Lily. Lily had a picture of one of these on her show and tell, and I think she also had a xylophone. Yes, she did. Lily had a xylophone just like Joanna did. Lily also had a picture of one of these. This is an X-ray. Don't look at the skeletons and think they're spooky and scary from Halloween. This is just what the bones inside your body look like, and they give your body shape. And an X-ray machine is a wonderful machine that can take a picture of your insides to see if there's a problem so the doctor knows how to fix it. Sometimes people break a bone somewhere in their arm or in their leg, and then the doctor takes a picture using an X-ray machine so that they can see, are your leg muscles, are your leg bones just right? Are your arm bones just right? Or does the doctor need to fix it? And the doctors are good at that. So here's one that's straight on. I think that's from the face, or from the front. And here's one from the side, right? So I'm glad we have X-ray machines. I put my marker down. Now am I going to find the same marker? I doubt it. Oh, I do that kind of thing, don't I? Oh, well, here's a different marker. I used a purple Sharpie before. There's an orange Sharpie. Oh, well, I will use a different purple. Let's see if this is a dark enough purple. Okay. So xylophone, the letter Z, the letter X sounds like a Z. And in X-ray, you hear the X sound, but you also hear an E right before it. Listen, like Elna, an elephant. X-ray, X-ray. You hear the E sound and then the X sound, and then the word ray, X-ray. Okay, so I also have some things over here that have X somewhere else in the word. So I brought over this little animal. Can you see it? I'm holding him by his tail, and his tail shows you a lot about what he is, right? You can tell what kind of animal this is because they have those nice big bushy tails. They're reddish all over with a little white tip on the tail. We have these in my neighborhood. That's a fox. Fox ends with X. Let me write it here. Fox. Yeah, the X makes the X sound when it's at the end. Fox. And I have another word here that rhymes with fox. Do you remember this? This is the box I used when I was reading to you about Benjamin's box. It's full of all the things that helped Benjamin remember the story of Jesus. So here's my box. I'll write it here, right under the word fox. There's only one letter difference, the F and the B. F, ox, and B, ox. Fox and box. They both end in X. Okay. And I have another one that ends in X. What number is that? Sometimes on playing cards it's a little confusing. Up here you see a 6. Down here it looks kind of like a 9. But they do that because now it's a 6. Remember, 6s and 9s are flipped over. But if we keep the hearts right side up, you can see this is a 6. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hearts. 6. 6 ends in X. And you can hear the X sound. X. Here we go. I'm going to write, instead of making I'll make the number 6, but I'll also write the word 6, which is spelled S-I-X. 6. X. Okay. I wonder if you remember what shape has 6 sides. Do you see this? It has, I'm going to start at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. It also has points. We'll start at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 corners or points. So that's 6 sides and 6 points, and it has an X in the middle. This shape is called a hexagon. And when you're trying to remember which one, how many sides a hexagon has and how many sides an octagon has, you can remember that X. There's an X at the end of 6, and there's an X in hexagon. X, hexagon. A hexagon has 6 sides, and it has an X in the middle. So we have xylophone, that sounds like a Z. X-ray, where you just say the letter X. You can hear an E in there, but it's not written. Fox, box. The number 6 is spelled like this with an X. And hexagon. Now, I don't have any of my kids around. Evelyn? I was going to try to show you. I'll write it here. PH sounds like F. That's F. Phoenix. Phoenix is a type of bird that's only in stories. And phoenix is because it's a type of bird that can burst into flames and then come back as a baby right out of the flames. It's kind of cool, but it's only in stories. It's not in real life. And there is a town in Arizona where it's very, very hot that's named after a phoenix. And my kitty cat is named Phoenix because he's orange like fire. And I was really hoping to show you my kitty cat today, but I don't have anybody around to bring him over. You have seen him a little bit in some of these videos, but Phoenix ends in X. So that is all my X things, I think. We can read the list one more time. Xylophone, X-ray, fox, box, 6, hexagon, phoenix. And there's that X sound. So that is my X show and tell. I told you that Joanna and Lily both showed me xylophones. And Lily showed me an X-ray. Hannah sent a picture. She made the X out of Play-Doh like I ask you to do every week. And Henry made the X out of Legos like I ask you to make it out of all different kinds of toys. So it was great to see that people are at home making X's and looking for X words. Keep doing that. If you didn't send me a show and tell video yet, you still can. I would love to see it. And tomorrow I will read you the book that Mr. X recommends, because you know all of the letter people recommend books to me. And I think that's it for today. I love you. I don't know where my kids are. I would have them bring me Phoenix so I could show him to you. Also, our butterflies are still not quite butterflies. Our chrysalises are unchanged, or our chrysalids are unchanged. I will show them to you again as soon as they change. Okay? Talk to you tomorrow. I love you. Bye-bye.